Hello my dear friends, welcome to Learn SAP FICU. Friends, today we will continue the same topic, that is configuration step involving in CU. In a previous video we have discussed about maintain versions. Today we are going to discuss about the next step, that is set controlling area. Before starting, I request you all, if you have not subscribed my channel yet, please subscribe my channel and share the videos with your friends. And don't forget to click on the bell icon so that you will get the notification of all my coming videos. So let's start and continue the same configuration step. Next step is set controlling area. The T code to set controlling area is OKKS. Let's go to SAP screen and do the practical. Here you can run the T code directly, OKKS, or the path is SPRO. Click on SAP reference IMG tab. Controlling. Click on Profit Center Accounting. Here, first one, basic settings. And here you will get the option set controlling area. So execute it and just simply give your controlling area. Our controlling area is Tata. So just click on continue. So like this you have defined a controlling area for your all master data. It is you just default your controlling area for your all master data. So it is used to default your controlling area. Now next step is maintain controlling area settings. Now the path is, in a basic settings you will find this controlling area settings. Click on it, controlling area settings, and here the first one, maintain controlling area settings. Execute it. Here you will see your controlling area has taken by the system. And here you have to define the standard hierarchy of your profit center. In this step, you have to define your profit center hierarchy. On which level you your company wants to generate a profit and loss statement, your financial statement. On which level your company wants to generate a financial statement. So here we will define the standard profit center hierarchy name. So like I am giving this name, I have given for profit center hierarchy, which is the highest hierarchy of profit center. And next step which you have to do, here you have to maintain the profit center local currency. Here you have to maintain the currency of profit center. So I am giving INR. As per your business, you have to define the currency for your profit center and just simply save. And this one is also profit center local currency type. You have to define here. Press F4 key and here you can see your currency type. Controlling area currency is same, so I will select this. My profit center currency is similar as my controlling area currency, so I will select this and confirm and just now save it. So at the bottom you will get the message data was saved. So like this you can maintain your controlling area settings. Now next step is define cost center categories. Cost center categories we will define under cost center accounting. So here you will see cost center accounting. In controlling you will find the third one, cost center accounting. So click on it. Here click on this master data. Then click on cost centers. And here you will get this third option, define cost center categories. Execute it. In this step we will define the cost center categories. Like in your company there are many cost center. We have to manage many different cost center. So in this step we will categorize your cost center, so that at the time of transaction you can select the category in which category your cost center falls. Suppose here it is a many cost categories like management, production, service cost center, sales, administration. So like this there are so many categories. You have to select your category for your cost center. So here you can select your these from these category, or if you want to create a new category, so you can click on this new entry and you can create a new category for your cost center. This cost category will control, like these are the fields which is controlled by this cost category. Like you want this quantity and which fields you want to show at the time of cost center, so you can just select it as per your cost categories: quantity, revenue, planning, data, and like this. Here are many options, you can select it, and these are the categories. You have to choose it in which category you are going to define your cost center. So if you want to create a new category, so you can create a new category also. Like I want to create a new category in finance, so I will just copy this finance, click on copy as, and here you can change the name for your cost center category. Like I am giving here, you can choose the fields which you want to control. Which fields you want to show, so you can select it and then just simply save. This cost center category exists with the same key, so I will change the name of this cost center category. Now I have created a new cost center category for a finance. I have created this by I. So when we will do the transaction, so we have to select this category for your cost center. So here you can maintain your cost center categories for different cost centers. You can make a different cost categories for your cost centers. You can choose by the standard one, or you can create a new cost center categories. So we have completed this configuration. And just save. Continue. Data was saved. Now go back. Now today we have completed the configurations. Now in our next video we will discuss about the how to create a master data. If you like the video, please subscribe my channel and share the videos with your friends, and don't forget to click on the bell icon so that you will get the notification of all my coming videos. Till then, do practice. Goodbye.